Good evening, lovely people of the Broshi family, and welcome back into the stream. Sorry for the delay in getting started and for the tardiness. It's been one heck of a day. Um, Work was long. Then I got home. I had to go to the store. Dinner, all that kind of, it was a lot. But I'm glad to have made it. I've been looking forward to doing some IronMon runs this evening. Fingers crossed that the runs will treat us well. And we have a good time. All right. Lately the runs have been kind of poopy. As I'm sure you all can attest to that. But we are hopeful that tonight changes all that. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on into the fun. What's up, everybody? Sorry, somebody just got my eye. Oh no, my eye. We're at attempt 1209, by the way. So let's start this on the right foot, right? We're gonna go in, we're gonna crush it. Well, I guess Kabuto versus Rimmerate, because, yeah, I don't want to have to deal with Articuno the rest of my life. Okay, the defense sucks, but the special defense is good. Special attack is good. Or, okay, I should say. Attack is okay, speed is meh. But we can make this work. We had Eruption. Which, you know what? Never mind, these movesets sucks. When you base off the fact that we have to fight a Rimmerate. Oh my god, did I just use Disable by accident? I think I did. I'm faster than Rimmerate, yeah. We're dead. Yeah, we're dead. Back to the lab again. How's it going, Casey Stars? Welcome back. Sorry. I think it's an eyelash. Oh, what a worst time for that to happen, right? How was your Friday doing? Going. Hopefully it was pretty good. Though I will say, if you are in the Canada area, I pray that you are safe. I heard there was like a wildfire or something like that out there. We were feeling the effects of it here in the United States, out in the Maryland area. I walked at the house for work this morning and it was just like hella smoky. I was like, what the going on here? To the point where I need to wear a mask. Everybody wear a mask. Luckily I was in my car most of the time, so it didn't affect me too much, but it was kind of really bad. But if it was bad for me down here, this far away from the scene, I can only imagine how bad it was for people who were either on the scene or close to the scene. This is actually not a bad mon. It's got decent attack and special attack. Decent defensive stats, a decent speed. It's got drought, so if we can get a fire move, we're good. All my attacks are special, so we'll be relying on that for quite a bit. It also has Eliminate on it, which I think is hilarious. We'll take it, though. We can make this work. Yeah. I mean, I guess it depends on the... well, we're in the lab, so we are allowed to use Giga Drain while we're in the lab. But once we leave the lab, we no longer allowed to use Giga Drain, okay? Just so you're aware. Yeah, you're allowed to use all your, like, band stuff and whatnot in the lab, but the lab fight. But once you leave the lab fight, that is it. You must not use them anymore. Or you'll have to restart the run. Alright, so from this point forward, we are not allowed to use Giga Drain. And give me a second, my eyes, right? I don't know what it's in my eye right now, but it is really bothering me. Okay. Yeah, there was one eyelash inside my eye, and then I can literally see one that's still hanging on, but it was like poking me in the eye. It was not a comfortable situation to be in at all. Got it out. Now I just gotta get my eyes, gotta get used to it not being there. Still feels like there's something on there though, which is really aggravating. Alright, so because he was slower, his sandstream overrides my sun. We're gonna keep this mine. We're not gonna pivot. I feel like if we try to pivot off this, we're gonna end up running ourselves into the ground. Even if we find a level 9 or a level 8 Charmander. Charmander's like one of my favorite Pokemon. And so every time I see a Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, I always tend to just like lean towards pivoting towards it. Oh wait, this Gorbis's HP is really low. I didn't realize that until just now, but yeah, my HP is kind of low. We're not going to buy too many. I do want to buy like 9, 10, in case we need to dodge like Destiny Bonds and whatnot. So we have a Lemonade, a Potion, and a Soda Pop. That's really good items for the early game. We take those. Apparently this Gorbis is only a 2-star. And I think it's because my BST, or my stats are built towards physical, but all my attacks are special. But our special's not that much lower, so I think it's fine. Pikachu! Alright, first battle. Against Magmar. Too bad we don't have anything really to hit it. Oh my god. Oh, we're dead. Oh, come on! We just lose to... GG's. Hey, the Mario Odyssey, how's it going? I severely hate this game, man. Hey, wait, why did he switch Pokemon? Like, to add insult to injury? Like, you son of a... I'm sorry. Oh my god. Like, what? Like, you didn't even need to switch... Oh, because of Parasong. Never mind. That's why he did. Because of Parasong. He said. Poopy face, doo-doo butt face, doo-doos. Sorry. My vocabulary is very limited right now. Oh my god. How's your day going? Hope you're having a good Friday. Golly, man. Thought I was doing something. I should have known it was all for naught when they gave... I'm picking the Charmeleon because the Lugia's there. I do not want to fight that. Oh my god. No speed. Good defensive stats, but nothing else going for it. This is a pivot mon if I've ever seen one. We are going to be hard pivoting. Like, if we pivoted any harder, we'd break something. Slash! Oh my god, no damage. Oh, I should have encored his water sport. We could have actually survived if I encored the water sport. Yeah, well, I didn't like killing the pivot with no damage. Bro, use Parasong knowing you have one Pokemon, then just to add salt to the wound, he switches the Pokemon. Yep. Stupid AI. Cheated me. That is the first time I've run into Parasong this early in the game. Usually it's further down, but I'm also usually able to one-shot the Pokemon using it, so I don't normally get stuck in it. But yeah, this time it was like, you aren't doing anything. Oh my god, this Pokemon has amazing speed, but absolutely no anything else at all. Well then. Kadabra, you can have a Spark. What? A Kadabra with E-Sense? That's... what? Oh, I love that. 3 gems down. hasn't even been that long, man. I feel like it's only been about 3 or 4 minutes, and we've already got 3 attempts in. I swear I'm trying, chat. I swear I'm trying. Quotes, you can have a spark. Quotes, die. Alright, it dies. Alright, so Numo, Tauros, and Pseudo Fluto with an Ultra Ball. No speed. Oh my god, what is these guys are so bad. I've just been getting bad stat after bad stat. What did I do to deserve this? Should I just end my suffering and memento myself? Confusion? Hurt! Oh! We got the confusion, but we didn't get hurt by confusion. Could have survived for a little bit longer had it done. Man. Well, only we can do is try again. Tiny Mushroom, Shelter. So we're Diglett versus Shelter? Oh joy. Oh, and we're a slow Diglett with absolutely nothing going for us. We have Hustle though, which I think lowers my accuracy of my physical attacks. Yeah. Increases physical attack strength by 50%, but lowers the accuracy by 20. So essentially, I have two 80% accuracy moves, 195 and 100. Shelter's just pure water, right? None of this matters. Razor Leaf, maybe? Yeah, I did nothing. We'll keep doing it. Yeah, he's just gonna do it back. Wait, critical? If we had got the critical, we would have won. We need that critical. This is what I have to deal with, chat. For the past 1,215 runs, for the most part, this is what we had to deal with. Lab time, lab time, lab time. And then if we manage to make it out of the lab, we're most certainly dying in the forest. Alright, we got Gyarados that has really good special defense, really good speed, and nothing else. And really good HP, and nothing else. So this is going to last all of a couple seconds, probably. Let's see if I can get Razor Leaf to crit. Oof. Pain Split. Yeah, I need the crit. Every Pokemon we had in these first 6 attempts literally had no, like, actual damage, except for the Gorbis. But the Gorbis had no speed, so... Is it because I'm having negative thoughts that the game is giving me negative, Mons? Well, this one has good attack and good defense. Oh, and a decent speed. Okay. If we're faster and we can land this Dynamic Punch... Oh, Sturdy doesn't do what you would think it... Okay. I'm like, I had Sturdy, I forget. Sturdy doesn't give you the ability to survive a hit with 1 HP before, if your HP was maxed, not in this generation. I think it blocks something, but I don't remember what it blocks. Oh well. Back to the lab again. Repeat Ball, Cradilly, we have Snorunt, and Makuhita. Makuhita versus the Dilly. The Dilly-Doo. All we have is Volt Tackle. Well, we'll do what we can, I guess. Which is enough.
Back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh, back to the lab
again. This was very fun and amusing before the 1,000-point mark. Once we hit the 1,000-point mark, I think Kaizo IronMon has kind of just been irritating me. I have not been having as much fun as I did at the beginning of all these runs. At all. Ever since I hit 1K. At that point, it just became tedious. And a big, why am I still doing this type deal? Gotta put him to sleep. Because the sunlight is strong. Due to my ability, my Hydro Cannon doesn't do as much damage. If it wasn't for the sunlight, we actually would have killed with Hydro Cannon. But we end up taking us an extra turn. Alright, fudge. I have a ball, right? Great ball. We're going to need to pivot, unfortunately. Or fortunately, I'm not really a fan of Paris to begin with. So I don't mind pivoting from it. I really don't like the Pokemon. But to be fair, I don't really like any bugs, to be honest. I tolerate them, but I don't like them. So that route was Natu Houndoom, both of which seem to be slower than me. Sorry. You should definitely go to the league. Just get a quick glance. You mean like the Elite Four? Wait, how am I going to get there? Oh, wait, no, you mean... Not yet. I don't want to get murked immediately by the... Oh, my... Okay. That's the one freebie. If it happens again, we have to pivot on this route.
to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh, back to the lab.
Yeah. All I would have did was spot my rival and get murked there. When he inevitably sends out Rayquaza. Next Elixir. Rat. Aron. We get Gyarados? 19 speed? Oh my god, why? How can you have all of these stats and still be so bad? Like, 6 at special attack, 9 regular attack? Like, the heck is going on here? Who made this Pokemon? Pokemon is Crash. You'll be back later. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Oh my god.
Back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh, back to the lab.
Yes, you saw that right, chat. A Rattata one-shot a Gyarados. We live in a world where a Rattata can one-shot a Gyarados. Look away less for less than a second. It's all it takes in this type of run. Less than a second to be done. Okay, can't pick because of the legendary and it's not one of my favorites. Can't pick because its BST is 600 plus. Have to pick the Metatite, which means they'll have Suicune for the rest of my life. Oh, and did I mention that my stats are all horrifyingly bad? Because they are.
Back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We
To be
Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again.
to be exact, we never actually left the lab, so. So technically it's stay in the lab again. Oh no, stay in the lab again. You messed up. Stay in the lab again. At this point, I feel like I'm being experimented on. Blossom, I kind of want the Feraligatr though. Now we'll pick the one we're supposed to. Oh. Okay, speed, meh, attack. I mean, it's not like we can't. Oh, he's got Leaf Stone too. It's not like we can't make it work. I don't know if I felt like dealing with it. At least we got Poison Tail, I guess. That could be said for most of these runs. Exactly. Poison Tail. I expected that to do more damage.
Back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh, back to the lab.
I have half of mine just to continue my Snorlax run. And just pretend like death never happened. Andrew is nice. I'm trying to will myself to want to take this Volbeat. I just don't want to touch it. I fuck about to throw up, chat. I took one look at his Volbeat and I feel like I want to throw up. Oh, okay. Volbeat just smurfed the Gloom. Was not expecting that. I mean, he's got 18 special attack now. That speed is abysmal, though. 10 speed after gaining 3 levels is gross. Do 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 do. Did you guys notice we're only 4 subs away from our goal? Our first goal, that is. There's nothing on this route. We're just gonna walk past. Actually, I could probably catch the Caterpie and try to evolve it. As if that would ever work. Wait. Kangaskhan right off the bat? Oh, okay. We're just gonna chuck a ball at it. Hey, we're gonna be forever trying to whittle it down if it can heal itself. I didn't feel like it did much damage. Maybe because the move that was using was Fury Cutter. Nidoqueen. Icy-Wind Spark. Recover. Sorry. My energy drink is finally wearing off. Granted, I drank that energy drink like 6 hours ago, so it makes sense it'd be wearing off now. But yeah, I'm starting to lose my my spark. If things had worked out the way they... Oh wait, I never checked. Oh wait, I pivoted. I caught the Kangaskhan. Let's pivot to the Kangaskhan from that route. Mostly because I'm trying to get a Pokemon back. Ooh. This has got good speed. Good special, good speed, good special, good speed, good defense. But then everything else is kind of just okay. I don't know how to feel about this. I feel like this is a pivot. I feel like we have to pivot. Speed is dope, but everything else about it is just not. I'm kind of curious about the Quilava. Sorry again. Maybe I need to go to bed. I should have cut my losses when I realized I wasn't going to be able to start streaming at 8. I should have been like, yeah, I'll just try to get some sleep and get up and do a big one tomorrow. I kind of want to get this Quilava. I'm curious to see what it has. Stun Spore, Rolling Kick. I mean, I could probably make the Kangaskhan work. I just, without it being near 20 already, I don't know. I feel like if I try to level it, it's just going to make me cry. I'm sorry, did I not catch it? I did. I was looking for the 4th Pokemon though. Sorry. Oh my god, I wish I was... I need to buy... I can't wait to get paid. I was gonna buy some more energy drinks. I'm gonna finally plug this fridge up down here in the basement so that it can get cool. And I'm gonna use it to store like energy drinks and water bottles and whatnot, so I can and maybe some like cold snacks, like fruit or something like that. I thought about going with the Starmie, but it doesn't learn any moves, or it learns only one move at level 33, and I feel like that's just horrific. Like, I don't think I'd ever want to put myself through that. By the way, chat, so you're all aware, tomorrow we will be starting our first playthrough of Power World. I guess I call it a playthrough, but it's not. I don't think it's really a game that you can play through, right? It's one of those like survival games, right? I've never really been big into survival games, but I did want to take a look at Power World, and thanks to the generous donation by Arguudal, we were able to purchase Power World, so we'll be doing that tomorrow, which is why we're trying to get as many of these attempts in tonight as we possibly can in the Kaizo month. Trying to find that last one. An elusive booger he is. I think Kolava was a cool looking Pokemon too, actually. I don't know why I thought that Kolava was shiny. Come on. All right. I think I hate. I truly do hate time wasting, and that's just wasting my time right now. So we're gonna go to the forest and look and see what options it has here. If nothing good, we'll just stay the course with the Kolava. Try again. We've only seen 2 so far. Okay. Hariyama could work. Over the Kolava. So far, he's just used Teeter Dance and Roleplay. I don't want to catch him. He's not doing anything. Teeter Dance, Roleplay, Leer. And Psycho Boost. Yeah, we're not. Never mind, he's off the list. Denied. Okay, we got a Gyarados. Oh, was it? I think it was faster than me. Okay, we're catching it. I want Gyarados. Instead of Kolava, we want Gyarados. Level 8, there we go. Okay. We got him on. All right, so we'll release the Quilava. And then store the Kangaskhan. Oh, God. No, it's got good attack, okay special, great defensive stats, but its speed is nothing. It's got huge power as well. Double this Pokemon's attack stat. Oh, we can't use it. We can't use it. I'm pretty sure we can't use it. Using any physical move is banned while having huge power or pure power. So we can use it as a special attacker, but that's it. Well, that is, well, this is going to be interesting. I didn't realize its speed was so low. Its speed is practically non-existent. Muddy Water? Wait, the Ponytail's slower? That's hilarious. I don't think I can use Nature's Power, right? It doesn't have a category. It's a normal attack, but it's not considered anything. In Sand, it's Earthquake, Building Swift, Cave, Shadow Ball. Okay, so it's all... So I can use this if I am in long grass, tall grass, pond or sea, or underwater. I guess. I mean, I guess I can use it anywhere because it's not considered any type of move. Hydro Cannon. I missed. Hydro Cannon. Yeah, there you go. You know what? I'm okay with this. I think its attack stat is only so high because of huge power. Ekans! How I feel about your body slam. Is Muddy Water really only 10? Ooh, this is gonna suck. Yeah, I mean, I assume Nature's Power is allowed to be used with huge power since Nature's Power doesn't have a classification, right? Yeah, I think we're good. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. That's how I feel about your outrage. Muddy Water. You know what? This Gyarados might be, legit. That being said, I plan on getting rid of Nature's Power just so that we don't have to worry about skirting the laws of physical and special. I'm gonna, because I think that lowers his too, right? Or it does not, just me. Alright, 4 more levels before we can learn our next attack. Did I miss? Oh, come on! We're poisoned? I hate this game, man. Like, of all the times to get poisoned, did we get poisoned now? I thought I had at least one turn.
Back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh, back to the lab.
Good attack. Good attack. But everything else is bad. Ah, I hate this game, man. This game is so dumb. These runs are so stupid. Okay, I can't use the same move twice in a row. No, we can't use Parasong. I mean, technically we can, but we would just die, so there'd be no point. I couldn't run from the Magikarp. I wish I had Smoke Ball. Not the Magikarp having fucking Leaf Blade, though. As I've stated before, every time I have Marshtomp or Swampert, I get murked by grass moves. Never ceases to fail. So the Snorlax seems to have all special moves. I just realized my defense is really low too. I'm debating if I want to keep this Mono Knight. It's got really good attack, but no way to utilize it right now. The Snorlax attack weren't doing that much damage considering that I'm weak to special attacks. Yeah, and so this is why I don't want to try to pivot, because my speed is so low I end up dying just trying to scout. Most of the times it ends up being not worth it. See?
Oh, back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again.
Didn't even get a chance to think about it.
Uh-oh, back to the lab.
How many runs has that been? Sorry, at 12:09. It's 12:24, so it's been 15 runs, right? Yeah, 11 would make 120 or 1220 plus 4. Yeah, 15 runs. 15 runs, back-to-back sadness. Back-to-back-to-back sadness. We get Victory Bell. Good speed, meh everything else. Always meh everything else. And we only have basically one attack. And we don't learn any moves. This Pokemon sucks. It's a pivot.
Back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh. Back to the lab.
Is this entertaining to you guys, by the way? I hope it is. I feel like I'm not doing anything, and it makes it not entertaining. So I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves, even though I'm just getting killed constantly. Hope you're at least able to find enjoyment in the fact that I'm getting my butt whooped constantly.
Back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh, back to the lab.
Oh no, back to the lab again. He messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Alright, we got an Executor with really decent, has decent speed and decent special attack. Okay. And he's got Blaze. Now this force is blazing. Still my heart be blazing. Get an ice beam. Oh, you suck!
Back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We
Why did the game just let me watch
back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh, back to the lab.
I'm not allowed to have nice things in these games. No, 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 no. I'm not allowed to have nice things in these games. Dratini. Okay, we have Sky Attack. So if we can survive a turn, we can hit the thing and get out of the lab. It disabled my Sky Attack. We're screwed. Oh, I was able to poison it. Joy. I forgot all about that. I was about to say, you know what? Because of that, it deserves to stay. But no, it does no damage. Speed is okay. Defensive stats are okay. Everything else? What are you looking at? Oh my god! At 16 speed, I can't I can't run the Onix. Oof. Wait, do I have any Pokemon? I think I have a Pokeball, right? I have Pokemon and an S-Ball. I think I try to catch the Onix. At the very least, we know the level, the higher level Onix is faster than the Dratini. Now, all it remains to see is whether or not its stats are better. I can just start running to the Anorus. Oh my god, I hate this Pokemon. I know you're not supposed to say things like I hate, but it's getting in my way now, and so I hate it. It's bad. I wonder which one of those Pokemon are level 9. Or 8, my bad, level 8. So far, I've seen them both in like 05. Oh wait, let me go buy some more. Those are pivoting. Let me buy some more Pokemon. Come on. I need the level 6 Onyx or the level 8 Onyx. If there is a level 8 Onyx here. Level 6 Anorith. Sorry. Before I accidentally attack it. Come on, Onyx. Show your true strength. Ba ba da ba ba da ba 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 da ba da ba ba ba. All right, we're gonna catch this one. So I figure out what he's trying to recycle. Alright. Now I'm gonna see which Pokemon's level 8. I was like, what's the likelihood we run into the level 8 Onyx like immediately after? Oh, there it is. Come on. Oh, come on! If I got killed... Oh, no! Okay, we're fine. So we want to release this one. I want to store this one. Alright, 17, 17, 16, 9, 8. Okay. It's unfortunate that it's got good stats in 3 of its things, but then all of its moves are physical based. Got HP too. It just needs some special attacks. So if we can't find something better, it's not a bad mon to keep. It's just unfortunate that it doesn't know any special attacks, considering how high its special attack that is. Nope. Nope, we aren't dealing with that. I do not want to get horn drilled randomly. It's supposed to be that you can't be affected by one-hit KO moves by Pokemon who are lower level than you. But I've seen this game do some strange things to me. Where it would bypass that roll and just kill me anyway. Yo, Dugtrio is fast. Yo, this Dugtrio is trying to kill me. My defense is also really low. I think 30 damage. Maybe I should have caught it. Well, I can't do anything right now. My HP being that low. Kecleon. Kecleon again. Lame. I hate that Pokemon. Interesting concept for a Pokemon. Don't get me wrong. I dislike it so very much. Chansey? If it was a Blissey, maybe. Alright, let's check the forest. But so far, it's looking like we're going to be rocking the Onyx. Oh, Machamp. I can't run from the Machamp. Oh my god, level 6 Machamp is faster than me. You. Okay, this is clearly going to be fast. No, it's not. Oh, was that shiny? I think that was shiny. Oh, well, if I think I ran from the shiny. Oh no, it was his natural color. I think I might need to go upstairs and check on my daughter. When this ad starts, I will probably gonna do that. The Twitch ad, that is. Starts in like 15 seconds. Did you see move Endeavor and Attract? Alright, ad time. I'm gonna put it on the break screen so that YouTube knows I'm on break. I'll be right back. I'm gonna check on my daughter real quick. And the wife, and the kid. Alright, I'm back. Sorry for the delay. The ad will be over in 25 seconds. But we'll go ahead and get started for the YouTube folks, and the Twitch folks will join us in a couple seconds. A few seconds, I should say. We're still trying to see... The Mod Chop had some, what I'm looking for, my old brain. I'm having a severe brain fart. I can't get the word to come out of my head right now. Potential. The Mod Chop had some potential, or has some potential. I still don't know what it wants to be though. Physical or special. I mean, it's hard to tell when it comes to physical because of my lack of defense. So I can never really tell if someone's physically strong because I'm just physically weak. Defensively. I'm going to assume that the fifth Pokemon's not going to show itself. Now that I think about it, that physical attack was super effective, but it didn't really do that much damage considering my defense is on 8. Okay, I'm just gonna run the Onyx. I don't feel like waiting to try to find this other Pokemon again. Oh, Regent's dead. Can I not get the paralysis off?
Oh, back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Oh, back to the lab.
No words can express how annoyed I am right now. I'm just gonna pick the Venusaur. I don't give a crap. 20 attack, 17 special attack. Okay, this is a decent Venusaur. Ability Poison Point could be better, but you know what? I will take whatever I can get at this point. At this point, I'm just kind of annoyed. I have Metronome as an attack too, and I wish I did not. Oh wow, this Venusaur's attack is actually, I'm getting rid of Metronome. This Venusaur's HP is really low. I just realized that. It's got no HP. I grabbed the Arm Thrust over the Metronome. I can't trust Metronome to not pick a self-destruct move. And end my run. Or rather, I should say, I can't trust my own luck that I would be able to use Metronome safely and not kill myself. Just not possible. I would almost guarantee that if I use Metronome, the very first Metronome is going to be Memento, and I die, and the run's over. Can't hurt the Scout. See if we find anything that we could consider better. A little bummed that the Venusaur doesn't have any grass moves. I do like how the Venusaur is dual damager, so it has both decent special and physical traits. What am I doing? I'm just gonna run this. I'm not pivoting off of this. What am I doing? Alright, Tentacruel is faster at level 8. Good to know. So Tentacruel has over, we'll make sure that we ping this. Oh, of course the first person we go against is stupid Entei. He blocked me, I can't run. As if I'm gonna run, but... Nice critical, thank God, because if I had lost to the Entei, I'm gonna cry. Thunderbolt's a good attack to learn. That did give me a star though, which I think is hilarious. Nice. Oh, feels so good. Now I just need a grass attack. We'll use Aeroblast. Wow. Ow. That's scary. Okay, I'm glad it double Dragon Danced. I got 40 special attack and 40 attack already. I guess I could just use Ember. We have the free heal, so we might as well just use this. Fire Spin does 15. Nah, I'm stuck with Ember. So I was trying to learn Rain Dance and Fire Spin. No, I'm good. It protected you, jerk. Our next attack's at level 22. So it's gonna be either... No, it's gonna be after the Brock. I finally found a mon, and we can finally get a run moving beyond this stupid forest. Arm thrust! Finally, somebody we get to use arm thrust on. Oh, we can probably use it on him too. Boop, boop. Yeah. Just thrust in arms, man. Thrust in arms. Thunderbolt! Yeah! Yeah! Feeling unstoppable now. Watch something random happen and I gotta cry. Did I just get 2 X specials back to back? Aeroblast? Wow, it's kind of anticlimactic that the last Pokemon that we had to fight was a Machop, of all things. Oh no, it's X accuracy. I have a Max Potion, didn't realize that. And 2 potions. 2 Spearberries. I'll give it an Spearberry. I doubt I will have to deal with freezing, but you know, can't hurt. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. I should have left a note for the Tentacruel that states if its level is 1 or 2 over mine's, it's going to be faster. Are you guys ready for Rival Battle number 2? I think it's funny that you can fight him again so soon after the lab. Boink. Do I hit level 20? No, I'm about to say, do I hit level 20 before the gym? Nah. We'll hit level 20. We'll probably hit level 20 just after the trainer fight in the gym. Oh, sounds like Raina's coming downstairs. Yes, Raina? He said, who got the trumpet? The Shy Guy? The Shy Guy got the trumpet? Cool. The hoo-hoo frou-frou-frou? He got the hoo-hoo-frou-frou-frou. Oh, wow, we rickrolled that. Yeah, sure. Does that mean you were done playing Yoshi game? Did you have fun? Yeah. Yep. And when your grandma does it, it's going to be even more nice and pretty. Alright, chat, you guys ready? It is time for the first Brock attempt of the evening. Can you believe it? It only took us, what, let's see, 11 to make 17 attempts to get there? Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, first Pokemon up, Mayreep. I can't hit it with Thunderbolt. I could potentially Ember it. We'll try Arm Thrust. It's got static. I hate my life. I need a better physical move. Yeah, that paralysis is going to really get on my nerves. The one time a Pokemon actually has an ability that's actually native to it, it would be in the gym battle. Alright, got a Lapras. It moves before me now, unfortunately. We're going for a Thunderbolt. Yeah, second fire. Am I dead? I think I'm dead. I think I'm done, chat. I think I'm done with Kaizo IronMons for the foreseeable future. I can't deal. I just can't deal anymore. I can't deal anymore, man. This is... It's literally taking its toll on me.
Back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh, back to the lab.
I'm like 1 second from just cursing up a storm and just throwing my controller across the room. Decent speed, decent special defense, and decent attack. Ability sucks. I had really good items there too, but didn't even get a chance to use them. So I think I have a good defense. I think it has good defense. But I'm faster than it. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Yes, Raina. Oh, are you now? Couldn't escape. Okay, so our speed's about the same. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, I think I want the Venusaur if I can find it at level 6 or 8. And get some Pokeballs. Hopefully we can do enough damage to be able to catch it. That's level 6. Yeah, it's faster than me. Using Thrash too. Alright. Pokeball. Let's heal. All right, now the goal is to see if we can find see if which Pokemon here is level 8. If it's Venusaur, that'd be bad. That'd be perfect. If it's not, then we have our level 6 already, so we're good. Though it will be a little sad to see the Doduo be level 8. Not gonna lie. Also, I'm curious what other move it has. Is Cover a banned move? I think Cover's a banned move. I can't afford to lose this, Bruno. Do. Look, just one of y'all be level 8, please. I'm ready to move on. I wish I had a repel. So it's got Facade. I've now officially seen more Doduos than I have Venusaurs. Venusaur at one point was eclipsing the Doduos in terms of sightings. Oh, shall I make a comeback? Doduo's sightings 26, Venusaur sightings 26 now. It caught back up. Now it overtook it. Tied up again. Doduo overtakes. Doduo's commanding the lead. One of them need to be level 8. You know what? At this point, I would even accept Doduo being level 8 if it means I get to stop doing this. First level 6 Doduo. Ba 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 ba. Okay, Doduo's level 8. Good, we're done. Get me out of there. It's got Twisted Spoon. It's got... Oh, it's actually weaker in terms of damage output. Yeah, it's weaker in terms of damage output, but it has higher defensive stats. And its speed eclipse. Well, this is a terrible mon. Well, at least we have the ability to pivot again. I thought we were about to get the run back with the Venusaur, but that well, looks like it's not in the cards. Critical hit with Facade. Actually, does Golbat evolve in this generation? I can't remember. Let's look at the rest of the mons. Bijo, no. Say no. Eh. .26 speed, 20 special attack. Oh my god, it's got no defense though. It's gonna suck. That's really good special attack though, but that no defense is gonna really hurt us. In the long run, I feel like it will definitely really hurt us. At least it's the same speed as the Venusaur. Wow, we ran into all 5 Pokemon. Or all 4 Pokemon immediately. Berry Juice, okay. Not the best item, but it's okay for early game. The Corpus was level 9. We've seen all but 4, but 1 of the 5 Pokemon. Never mind, we've seen them all now. And I'm happy to say that they all suck compared to the Golbat. So, Golbat it is. Tamer Robin sends out a Ferala Flipping Gator. Okay, well then. Punch.
Back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh, back to the lab.
Dratini into Aron, right? It's got good special attack. Its ability is color change, though, which kind of annoying. Should I swagger it? No, my defense sucks. If I swagger it, I might get killed. Oh, joy. Yeah, we're gonna swagger it.
To the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh, back to the lab.
So I'm trying to go for 2 hours, chat. But honestly, these runs are actually just demoralizing me, and I don't know if I can make the full 2 hours of this. I can't. If I was doing this for a living, that'd be different, but because this is not my living currently, and it's late at night, I just don't know if I can sit here and just keep suffering through this. I forgot to take off the choice band. I didn't even see the item on me.
To the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again.
I mean, technically, I did mess up. But to be fair, I wasn't really paying too much attention to anything. My brain is pretty much already checked out, and I'm essentially just going through the motions. If that makes sense. Let's Swagger helped. Pinecone wants to learn Sketch. So I just need to sketch a really good attack. My special attack sucks, but everything else is pretty good. You know what? This could be a good Pokemon to run. We just need to find a Pokemon with a decent attack. Here's see what the Charmander has. But I also can't afford to kill it. Because then I'll have to pivot. I guess I can see what the text Electrode has. I can't run? Oh, you're kidding me, right? Raina, what are you doing? Wish I could check. My daughter's being a pain in the ass. I'm about to go up there and figure out what the heck is going on. What the heck is going on here? Alright, let me go see what she was doing. She wants strawberries and blueberries, but she waited until basically 11 o'clock at night to ask for that. And her mom told her no. So she got pissed off and she started running around the house upstairs and just being an obnoxious little girl. And I told her plenty of times before, if you want that, you need to ask well before now. You can't wait until like 10 o'clock to be like, can I get strawberries and blueberries? Like, no. Okay, let me stop messing around with this Electrode before it kills me. All it takes is for one good sky attack to smack my Pineco butt. And I'd be laying on the floor, crying. I wonder what attacks the X-Bot has. Body Slam? Counter Punch? Bro, what? Oh, come on. You got every hit off. Oh my god, game, come on. I'm just trying to find a good sketch move. Like, I need something physical based, of course, but like an earthquake or a rock slide or something. Just because if I run into the X-Splot again, he might end up killing me if I don't have full HP. It's faster than me. Am I dead? We got away. So level 8 Slow King or Slowpoke is faster than me. My speed is 16. Yeah, that makes sense then. Guess that means it's not so slow anymore, huh? Did it just quick strike all 3 Comet Punches? That's crazy. I wanted to do something other than Comet Punch. I can see what moves it has, but Tickle. Solar Beam. Don't need it. Die Ball. Executor, what you got for me? Moonlight. Conversion. Covet. Alright, we have a Blastoise. It's faster than me. Its ability is color change. I don't know how I felt about that. I kind of actually might just catch it. Yeah, play with fire. It's gonna kill me though. Didn't I think that was gonna kill me? Sorry, something was crawling on my screen. What the heck was that? Am I dead? Yep. I'll get this mirror coat.
Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh, back to the lab.
Fudge. Look, I'm the reason why these attempts have been going so horribly bad. Good speed, everything else is man. Attack is okay, I guess. Actually, I don't give it Clamp. Oh yeah, we get rid of Seismic Toss.
Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh, back to the lab.
Haven't seen a favorite in a while either. Well, this is unfortunate. Not the best Pokemon.
Oh, back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh, back to the lab.
Pineco again, huh? Oh great, its ability keeps wild Pokemon away, which means it's gonna be harder to pivot.
Back to the lab
Confusion hurt my
again.
computer
Oh
game.
no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh, back to the lab.
Go drill and Hitmonlee. Hypercutter, so my attack can't go down, but my attack sucks. Anyway, so it doesn't matter. I have okay special attack, so maybe this carries me through the game. Can't learn that. I got roleplay as an ability as well, so you know, whatever. Psychic? Powder Snow, we're dead. Oh no, not. That's unfortunate.
Back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again.
The feeling of almost being there all the time, but never quite getting it. I've seen so many magic tricks from Mom that I think I might be going a little crazy. Wait, did my cute charm actually do something? I think it's kind of funny. My cute charm actually managed to do something. Also, Silver Wind is like the best move for my Pinsir. Also, Pinsir has no defense, but a good, massive special defense. And okay attack. Stat. Figure we try a pivot. See if we find anything. So far, not looking promising. Kakuna Matata. What a wonderful bug. Kakuna Matata. Ain't no passing bug. It means no bugging. Any of the players, they got things to do. Well, that almost happened. Sorry, again, chat for kind of dozing off right there for a quick second. The lack of sleep is definitely starting to catch up now. You got no. You. Excuse me. Oh. Of all the Pokemon, that one shots me?
Back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again.
That code, I gotta check the code dial. Ain't that attack? I mean, it was okay attack wise, but like that should not have one shot me. Like, I give up, man. Good attack, good special attack. Meh defense, offensive special defense, and offensive speed. Ability is static, but we got Fire Blast, so you know, yay. My Pokemon said, well, I can barely move, but we're gonna make the most of it. Yo, my Pokemon's gonna be like the most legit Pokemon ever. But be slow as molasses. Forget running from battle. I might have to catch the Pokemon in battle to avoid being murked. Yep, see? Almost died to a Chinchou with Essence. Why? Because my special defense is non-existent. And the AI knows that. And so that's why it let this Chinchou have Essence. And you know what? Let's give it Aerial Ace 2 for good measure. I should probably pivot. I'm not. Didn't mean to do that. I gotta avoid running into wild battles as much as I can. Ooh. Let me get out of there! Let me run! Got out. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Okay, we're good. We're good. False alarm. Should I keep... Oh, the first Pokemon would be this. It's... Of course it's faster, dude. But it's fine, because you got paralyzed! I'm glad it didn't poison me, though, because I would have cried if it poisoned me. You guys would have seen big man tears if I had gotten poisoned. And that's mostly just because I can't heal from here. I have a lot of stuff going for me, just not speed, unfortunately. I'm already 6 levels over where no, my bad. Started level 5, so I am now 6 levels over where I started, and I've only gained like 3 speed. I think it was at 7 originally. I'm gonna be the slowest person ever. I don't even know if I gained speed from that one. We're one-shotting things, though. Once I learn Detect. That could be helpful. Nah. Actually, it could have been helpful because I could have Detect after, like, a Sky Attack or something like that. A charge move, since they go before me. Alright, we gained 2 levels and only 1 speed level. Alright, let's go with the Signal Beam. Your Muddy Water means... Oh, God, I should have Fire Blast. I put myself in harm's way. I was just gonna Fire Blast. Oh, I missed. Can you not miss, though? Like, just hit it? Okay. There it is. I was wondering when we were going to see the big guy. Must have learned Smelling Salt, which is a physical move, right? I'm wondering if I get rid of Signal Beam. No, we'll keep Signal Beam. This Pokemon is hyper slow, but extremely strong. Which is the only reason why we still have it. So I feel about your rock slide. Okay, so I want an Icicle Spear. I would love an ice move. Unfortunately, it doesn't do a lot of damage and it requires me to land a lot of hits. I do quite a bit of damage. It's just getting to the point where I can get the attack off. So let me out of here. Alright, we got a Beedrill that can be burnt to a crisp. My next move's at level 21, so that won't be until after Brock. Oh, hey, a War Turtle. Almost at 100 HP, too. This Pokemon isn't going to last through the Elite Four, though. Of that, I'm certain. I imagine it probably gets through Brock, and that's about it. It's just because its speed is so low. There aren't going to be many Pokemon that move after I do. Alright, rival again. Machop. You can get the headbutt. Oh, it didn't kill it. But it's fine. Let's go to Crunch. You can get a headbutt too. And a Crunch. Alright. I feel like I'm always level 19 going into Brock's gym. I wonder if that's by design. Like, is it always set up to make your Pokemon level 19 going into the gym, no matter what? I'm going right way. I'm going right way. I don't know, this place always turns me around. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Okay. We've been lucky being able to run from combat up until this point. So it's I guess you could say it was expected that it would happen eventually. I was about to say, not like this. Not like this, chat. Signal Beam could do a lot of damage. I don't want to burn Fire Blast on this person. I can avoid it, so I'm trying to avoid it. Yeah, okay. We go into the boss fight. Pretty much super healthy. Okay, you guys ready? Rock attempt number 2 of the night. This time, I'm just gonna go for the hard hitting stuff. I'm not gonna try to do what I did with the Venusaur, and I tried to see how much damage I get off of Arm Ducks, which wasn't really a bad idea. The mistake was that not knowing it had static, and then the static just kind of rickrolled my day because it allowed me to get killed by the Lapras, which is something I could have beat had it not been for the static. Static was literally the reason why I didn't succeed there. Oh my God, I did so much damage. Go to Fire Blast. Bolt Tackle? This could be bad. Wait, did I never gave myself the Citrus Berry. I forgot about the Citrus Berry. Well, I have a potion. That's fine. I'm not going to use my special attack here anyway. Here we're going for a headbutt. Ooh, we actually survived. Cool. I learned an attack. Or a move, I should say. Missed ball. I mean, but it only does 5. I don't know if I get rid of Crunch. It's only 70 damage too. It's only 5. Nah, we'll keep it. We keep what we got. It's a Marowak. I don't know what it does, but I'm going to do this for the 30 HP. A Blaze Kick, that's fine. Why wouldn't it?
Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh. Back to the lab.
Alright. Chat. I think this is going to be it for me tonight. I can't do it anymore. I'm at my wit's end now at this point. I can't do it anymore. I just can't. That was what? 11, so 31 attempts this evening. All of them, only 2 of them got to Brock. And both of those ended in just failure. Granted, that last one got further than all the other ones for today, but they were all just terrible. Oh boy. Well, whatever. I don't know. We'll try it again eventually. Maybe next week. So I don't know. Honestly, I'm kind of over it. I was really into it at the start. Once I hit that 1,000 point, I kind of just lost my mojo for the Kaizo. I do still want to keep going, but who knows at this point. And it'll have to be on a day when I feel like it, to be honest. Who knows when that'll be. But thanks everybody for hanging out with me. I appreciate you being here. I will catch you on the next stream. Have a good one. I love you all. Peace out and take care. Later.